A Sarasota family attorney arrested for allegedly taking advantage of his clients. Tonight, we'll hear from one of his alleged victims.
Plus, red tide continues to linger on parts of the Sun Coast. We'll show you which beach you may want to avoid this weekend.
Many are calling the intersection that I'm standing on one of the most dangerous in Manatee County. We'll find out what residents say they want done.
You're watching ABC 7 News at 6.
Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Jacqueline Matter. Thanks for joining us. Topping our news at 6, police have arrested a Sarasota family attorney for allegedly taking advantage of clients who had recently lost a loved one.
Jordan Wallach charged with grand theft after police say he misappropriated at least $215,000 of life insurance checks, estate sale revenue, and other funds. ABC 7's Adam Cellini spoke with one of Wallach's alleged victims earlier today.
I'm standing outside the former Sarasota office of attorney Jordan Wallach, who Sarasota police say stole at least $215,000 from his clients. As you can see, the nameplates have since been removed, along with Wallach's ability to practice law in the state of Florida.
I'm extremely disappointed in him because I trusted him.
It's been a year and a half since Tiffany Scott lost her last living parent. Her mom, Susan, was a longtime client of a local family attorney, Jordan Wallach, so Tiffany trusted him to keep her $435,000 life insurance check.
He was not very good at communicating with us, with returning phone calls, with just keeping us up to date in the process until it was time for the life insurance check to come to him through the trust. And then I was receiving phone calls from him every day asking where it was and when we were going to give it to him.
When she gave him the check, she also got a tip she might not see it again. So she hired a new attorney and asked for that money back 3 days later. But it never came. Detective Ross Revel says this happened multiple times with at least 2 other clients.
Mr. Wallach was in a position of trust and was very high up, and they trusted him with this money, that he would keep it, and if they wanted to change attorneys like one of the victims did, then he would have that money available for them to do that. But he didn't act on that, and his misuse led to this.
Detective Revel also learned the Florida Bar Association had suspended Wallach pending an investigation into the same cases. He has since been voluntarily disbarred. Through bank records, they believe Wallach has stolen from more clients who haven't come forward.
If anybody else comes forward, then I'll try to point them in the right direction on how they can proceed as well.
As for Scott, one attorney's lies have made the pain of losing her mother hurt even worse.
Death alone is devastating, and then to just not have closure and have somebody steal from you and your family, and it's hard to explain, but he needs to be held accountable.
In Sarasota, Adam Cellini, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
New tonight, a Charlotte County woman is accused of child neglect after deputies say they found her 5-year-old daughter wandering the streets by herself. The arrest report says Nosika Mathurin left the child home alone while she went to the gas station for food. A witness says the child was half naked walking around an apartment complex parking lot, and when she took her home, the apartment was empty. Deputies say they found her home filled with rotting food, garbage, and maggots. The child has been placed under Child Protective Services, and Mathurin has been released on bond.
An update now on a suspected thief in Northport. Police say they caught the man accused of robbing a man and then trying to use his debit card to go on a shopping spree. Police say that card was declined at Walmart, and the suspect, Kevin Denolf, stole the items anyway. Northport police say with the help of the community, they identified the man in the surveillance video as Denolf. He's currently in jail on burglary, fraud, and theft charges.
Severe beach erosion could cause some issues as thousands prepare to head to Lido Beach for the Sarasota Powerboat Grand Prix. Hurricane Irma and Tropical Storm Alberto left Lido Beach looking like this. While sand renourishment is on its way, it will not be here in time for the beach's busiest weekend of the year. Next weekend, spectators will pack the beach for the powerboat races. This year, they're being asked to pack light and leave their tents at home.
It's going to be tough to make room for everybody. So if you bring as little as possible, maybe a beach chair, a cooler, and a raft. The best spot to watch the races is the water.
Sarasota County will be putting up fencing to keep spectators off of the dunes and also putting up fencing around turtle nests and the beach's nesting birds for protection.
New information tonight on the red tide outbreak that's been affecting some area beaches. Today we went to Venice Beach to see it firsthand. The beach was nearly empty, as you can see. Many beachgoers who went out to the sand quickly turned around and went back to the parking lot. One family said their respiratory problems started before they even got out of their car. Some say they left to visit other beaches.
There's an enormous amount of dead fish, and the smell is just overwhelming.
One Mote Marine volunteer who was collecting samples said he hasn't seen red tide at Venice Beach this bad in a long time.
Well, let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan. And Bob, there are some other beaches, though, that don't have red tide as bad as Venice Beach does.
Yeah, absolutely. Manatee County, for example, only 4 samples showing up, low to background levels there, but we have had fish kills at Siesta Key, Crescent Beach, Turtle Beach, Venice Beach, Nokomis Beach, and another beach south of Venice Beach. I think Minnesota Key, some fish kills have been reported there. So it is becoming a little bit more problem for those area beaches there in some areas. Now it's patchy along some of the Suncoast beaches there into Manatee County. 88 degrees right now. The heat index has dropped below 100. Oh yeah, that's great. Not as hot. West winds at 14. We have a Friday Fest taking place, and not Ja Rule, like I said earlier, is playing, but Ja Movement will be there. So they are there right now performing, and the temperatures through the evening until the event ends will still be in the 90s. As far as the heat index goes, they will feel like 91 at 8. It wraps up at 9 o'clock tonight. Temperatures will be into the low 80s all the way up to 11 tonight. Now, there's not much rain around, so at least it's not going to get rained out. There are some brief showers there in the Gulf of Mexico, but nothing lined up west of our area. More on the weekend weather forecast coming up in a few minutes. Back to you.
All right, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you, Bob. Residents in North Manatee County are calling a parish intersection one of the most dangerous that they've ever seen after a fatal accident there involving a 22-year-old woman. A pastor of a church located right at this intersection says he's tried to get the attention of the Florida Department of Transportation in the past to make this road safer. ABC 7's Dwayne Lindo joins us with more details. Dwayne?
Well, Jacqueline, I'm at the intersection of US 301 and County Road 675, where the tragic accident took place. The pastor of the Parish United Methodist Church, located right on the intersection, says almost every day they hear the sound of tires screeching. Even worse, metal on metal, signifying that there was a crash.
I've seen so many wrecks, so many wrecks.
Donna Arthur lives just miles from this intersection of US 301 and County Road 675. It's an intersection that she tries to avoid at all costs.
Certain times of the day, you just have to take your chances to cross the road, and it's very difficult to get through there.
This intersection just recently taking the life of 22-year-old woman Ashley Rhodes as she tried to cross when a truck hit her going northbound. Only a flashing red and yellow light directing traffic. Parish United Methodist Church sits right on the corner. The church's pastor, Chris Schmidt, says there are a number of contributing factors that makes this intersection deadly.
You have a lot of trucks coming in and out of entering and exiting 301 here, and there's no way for a truck to get out without forcing traffic to slow down. You have the speed limit shifting from 50 to 40 within just a few hundred yards. And then it's a four-way, you got traffic moving on 4 lanes. So the cars that are entering and exiting at this intersection have to really have their head on a swivel.
The Florida Department of Transportation says they're currently looking at this location, reviewing data to see if any changes are needed. But many living around the area say with a new high school being built down the road, something needs to be done now.
This just needs to be a stoplight. It needs to be a stoplight that will create the opportunities for people to enter and exit the intersection.
And Parish is growing so fast that if they don't put something up here, they're going to see a lot more accidents.
Now, 22-year-old Ashley Rhodes was laid to rest today. I was able to speak to her employer. They said that, she was laid to rest, obviously, and that that he's going to do, or the boss will do everything he can to make sure that the lights on this intersection should be fixed. Reporting live in Parish, Dwayne Lindo, your Suncoast News.
Dwayne, thank you. A group of developers are pushing back against the state's plan for a diverging diamond interchange at Fruitville Road and I-75. They say it would ruin a decade of their own planning. FDOT unveiling those plans for the new diverging diamond during a public hearing yesterday. The 5 developers who own 300 acres of land along Fruitville east of the interstate say this will destroy their upcoming walkable, livable downtown style development. The project also includes a new plaza.
300 apartments, some retail, office, and a hotel site. And I think we have great interest in all those things, but at the moment, until we can resolve this issue and bring this to some type of conclusion and understand where we go and where we go from here, after all these investment expectations, we're bewildered and puzzled.
The developers say last night's hearing answered none of their questions about the impact of that diamond project. They say their only option now is to send their concerns to the state and hope for the best.
An update now on a road project that's been ongoing for about a month now. 5th Street West, going both directions along State Road 64, is now open once again to drivers. If this road is part of your commute, you may have had to detour down US 41 and 3rd Avenue to continue west to get to your destination. The Florida Department of Transportation announcing today that it will continue to work on the road over the next month to make final touches. The project is expected to be complete later this summer.
That's a relief for a lot of drivers right there. Still to come in your Suncoast News, the list is in for people hoping to lead the state of Florida next year. We have a preview of the candidates.
Plus, a free concert series at the Van Wezel will take you there live for a preview of tonight's summer activities.
You now have the power to prioritize your Facebook feed and get local news and information from the team you trust. Go to the ABC7 Sarasota page on Facebook. Give us a like, then click following and choose See First. That's it. Customize even more by choosing notifications. Choose breaking news, posts, live videos, anything you want to see in real time. Take control of your newsfeed and stay connected to what's happening in your community with ABC7 on Facebook.
You want a Maserati, but you need an SUV. Why not have both? Levante, the Maserati of SUVs.
Experience it at Sunset Maserati Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Lots of sun, absolutely no fun.
Yeah, we towed it all the way up there for nothing.
Our weekend was dead in the water.
Sure, we could still sit on it, but what fun is that?
Dead boat batteries sinking your spirits? Right now, you can save $10 on Duracell Ultramarine batteries at Batteries Plus bulbs.
We should have named it the SS Going Nowhere.
Visit batteriesplus.com for a store near you.
The following message is brought to you by Mesobook.com.
People who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. How did I get this disease? What are my treatment options? How will this affect my loved ones? You need answers, which is why we offer a free book written by medical professionals who have treated mesothelioma.
Call toll-free at 1-800-777-1366 or go to Mesobook.com.
The summer sizzles at the Players Center with the opening of Crossing Delancey. City cultures collide in this charming play about a young woman searching for love and the New York dream. Opening June 14th, call 365-2494 or visit theplayers.org. Get your tickets to the perfect romantic comedy, Crossing Delancey.
Those running in the November election now set, qualifying for those running for governor, the legislature, state cabinet positions, all ended at noon today. Now, Florida's gubernatorial primary will be crowded with a host of Republicans running, including Agriculture Commissioner Adam Putnam, Congressman Ron DeSantis. There are also several Democrats in the field, including Central Florida businessman Chris King, who filed his paperwork this morning. King says the crowded field means Democrats will have to work even harder to get their message out and win the governor's mansion for the first time in 24 years.
I still very much believe I have a pathway to win this race, but I recognize it's daunting. Democrats haven't won since I was a freshman in high school, and I would argue it's because we have not cast a vision that excites people and that lifts people up.
In the legislature, 140 of the 160 seats are up for election this fall. Several lawmakers essentially won re-election today when no one filed to run against them.
Some good news for Florida's economy. For the first time in history, all 3 credit rating agencies have given the state a AAA rating. That's the highest credit rating possible. What that means for you at home is that you may soon see savings in your future state interest payments.
Well, tonight is the first Friday Fest of the season.
It's all part of the Van Wezel's free outdoor summertime concert series. ABC 7's Ray Collins and Stephanie Webb are there right now with some details of tonight's events and what people can expect for the remainder of the summer.
Hey, Jacqueline and Scott, this is a great night. I've had a chance to do about 5 years of Friday Fest here, and this has been the best one so far. The weather is just perfect. Bob and John and the weather staff have come through nicely, and this is Stephanie's first time at Friday Fest. How are you enjoying yourself so far?
It is. This is an absolutely amazing event. First of all, this is our job. We are here on the beautiful bay. It's a gorgeous night. There's a nice breeze that's coming in. Also a reminder, these nights are free. The Friday Fest are free. There's free parking, free to come in the show, free to watch the concert. It's an amazing event down here. This is a great Friday Fest. My first ever.
Yeah, it's fun. So the band is Jaw Movement. They're a popular reggae band that you've actually seen in the area, haven't you?
I've actually seen them a couple times in downtown St. Pete, and I am a huge fan. They are known for their reggae, but the truth is they play all kinds of different stuff, and they're just part of the great lineup of all the Friday Fest artists.
So this is the first of 4 Friday Fests. It's once a month. Next one, July, August, September. Then it ends for the season. There's actually an ABC 7 table here as well. So if you do happen to come by, we'll be here till about 8 or 8:30. We'll love to see you in person here at the Van Wezel. So for now, from the Van Wezel with Stephanie Webb, I'm Ray Collins. We'll send it back to you in the studio, guys.
Beautiful weather out there for that.
Nice shades, I might say. Yeah, they're just kind of chilling out there, aren't they? Weather is hot. Yeah. It's going to be hot there as well. I mean, I know Ray said there's a nice breeze. There is. It's west, and that's bringing in some warm temperatures and high humidity in dew points and also red tide in some areas. We are looking at just a few isolated cells, mainly inland, and that activity continues to push that way. The Casey Key webcam showing nice conditions out there in the waters, with a little bit of a chop out there on the west wind at around 10 knots or so. The current conditions, though, we have mostly sunny skies. A few showers to the north of us right there, and along the east coast, some bigger storms east of Orlando, south toward Melbourne, and also Fort Pierce, but not much here. There's 1 or 2 showers that'll pop up here. You'll notice as they move east, they quickly dissipate. There's nothing to keep them up there as high pressure continues to dominate our weather right now. We did a little bit of rainfall this morning in some isolated areas, not much, but there are those isolated cells west of Clearwater now, heading off to the east. There's not much going on into Hillsborough, Pinellas, Manatee, or Sarasota counties at this hour. We could see some late night showers develop along the, again, land breeze that will start to kick in. You see that bigger storm right there near Fort Pierce and also into Highlands County. This one, 3D look showing that's up to 50,000 feet. That's where we're getting so much lightning right now in that 3D slice. I mentioned that little bit of light rainfall estimates right there east of I-75, over an inch, but notice not much else going on across the entire coastline there. Just that one lone shower this morning kind of flared up. High pressure ridge down to our south right now. This high pressure will stay there too on Saturday, although it will start to move a little bit on into Sunday, and it will be positioned off to the east of us. So by Sunday, we'll start to get a little bit more of an east to southeasterly wind, just a little bit, and that will allow us to see a little bit better chance for some showers and storms around. Futurecast showing not much going on tonight. As I mentioned, there could be 1 or 2 lone showers popping up in the Gulf and moving on shore, but Saturday looks good. Isolated shower possible as we saw this morning. Most areas staying dry. Then the main focus inland, pushing off toward the east coast late in the day. Some heavier storms down into South Florida. And then on Sunday, you'll notice we'll start to see a little bit more of this going on, especially by midday, as the sea breeze starts to develop a little bit more, so more storms developing and some of that pushing back toward the coast. The winds will be rather light on Sunday, so we are anticipating those showers to stick around. You could get up to an inch of rainfall if you're lucky enough, because we haven't had much rain near the coast, but we may see some of that happening. 88 degrees right now, and the heat index at 99. The high today was 91. A couple degrees above average. We have been above average all week long, and the heat index tomorrow will be at 94 at 9 a.m. So remember, take care out there, drink plenty of water if you're going to be outdoors. In the tropics, all is quiet right now, no problems there. Nationally, a big storm causing some clouds and showers over the Midwest and also into the Ohio Valley, but for us, not much going on. For boaters, a little bit of a west wind at 10 knots. The seas will be 1 to 2 feet with a light chop out there. And the extended forecast calling for temperatures to stay right near 90. Better chances for scattered showers and storms to come back toward the coast as we head into next week for the most part. But Saturday, rain chance very small, only at about 30%. Back to you.
Bob, thank you so much. Stay with us.
When we come back, we'll show you which store is opening up at UTC Mall.
Tonight, after that surprise visit by the First Lady at the Texas border, and with President Trump claiming the crisis is over, how and when will thousands of children be reunited with their families? World News Tonight with David Muir, America's most watched newscast.
Picking out a new ceiling fan? That's a do-it-yourself. Installing your new ceiling fan?
No.
That's a don't do-it-yourself. For ceiling fans, rewires, or anything electrical, play it safe. And call on the trained electricians from your locally owned Mr. Sparky. It's no accident that so many of our customers are repeat customers. Trust Mr. Sparky for all your electrical repairs.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Hello, Mom.
Amanda's mom's appointment just got rescheduled for today. Amanda needs Right at Home. Our customized care plan provides as much or as little help as her mom requires, whether it's a ride to the doctor or help around the house.
Oh, of course. Tom, I am really sorry. I've got to go.
Look, call Right at Home. Get the right care right at home.
If you're only hungry for a slice of apple pie, why buy the whole pie? And you certainly wouldn't want to pay for an all-you-can-eat buffet. So if you don't use your cell phone that much, why get charged for a plan that's too big, or even an unlimited plan? Luckily, there's still a wireless company that shares your values. Welcome to Consumer Cellular. Our average customer pays about $25 a month for everything they need. Many pay even less, as plans start at just $15 a month. You'll get a straightforward bill that's easy to understand with no surprises and all the attention you deserve from our friendly customer service team. No wonder Consumer Cellular has received the J.D. Power Award for highest customer service 4 times in a row. Plus, if you're an AARP member, you'll receive special discounts. It's easy to switch. You can even keep your phone and your number. So stop paying for more than you need and start your 30-day risk-free trial today. Call 800-457-2317. Go online or visit a Target store today.
Get to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat in Sarasota for big savings on new Ram trucks. The Ram 1500 has been named a Consumer Guide Best Buy for 6 years in a row. Get an all-new redesigned 2018 Ram 1500 for as little as $21,499. Or save big and get up to $13,000 off a new Ram Bighorn Crew Cab. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat in Sarasota.
Did you know you could get life insurance for less than 32 cents a day? With Guaranteed Acceptance whole life insurance through TruStage, you can get up to $25,000 in protection with a single phone call. TruStage can help free your family from immediate financial stress when you're gone.
Utility bills, mortgages, car payments, those are a lot of things that can add up pretty fast.
And even if you're on a fixed income, prices fit your budget, starting at less than 32 cents a day. Plus, your price will never increase and your benefit will never decrease. And with no medical tests or health questions, you cannot be turned down for any reason. Call 1-800-842-7189. Now, for a free, no-obligation quote, TruStage offers plans to fit your budget. Help protect your family from immediate financial burdens after you're gone with Guaranteed Acceptance whole life insurance through TruStage. Call 1-800-842-7189 now.
Every week on Animal Outtakes, it's a new animal adventure. It's a job that most would not want. It requires quick reflexes and a thirst for the daring, extracting venom from some of the most deadly snakes in the world.
A new store which targets a younger demographic is coming to the mall at the University Town Center. This fall, Hollister Company, a division of Abercrombie & Fitch, will join your list of shopping options. The new location will be located on the upper level of Dillard's. It joins one store already in Sarasota at the Westfield Sarasota Square Mall. Have either of you ever been there?
I've watched my daughter walk inside.
I used to love that store when I was younger.
Right.
That was my favorite place to shop.
Yeah.
It's air conditioned, I know that.
There
Yeah,
you
that's
go.
good. Yeah, absolutely. Especially during the mid part of the day when the heat index is high. And it is now, too. It feels like 99 degrees out there, but with a nice breeze, it's not too bad.
And a breeze on the bay right now.
Yeah.
I thought we could, go ahead, Bob.
89 tomorrow for a high heat index right around 100, and then the chances for rain starting to increase through Friday.
World News Tonight with David Muir is next.
We'll see you again at 11. Have a wonderful weekend.
Get more for your money at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Subaru vehicles hold their value better than any other brand for 2018, according to ALG. And Subaru is Kelley Blue Book's most trusted brand for 4 years running. The Subaru Forester is an IIHS top safety pick for 12 years running, and right now, you can lease a new Subaru Forester for just $229 a month, or get 0% financing with zero down. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
If you think it's hot outside, just wait until you see even hotter savings inside. Only at Rugs As Art Hot Summer Savings Sale event will you find the lowest prices on a vast selection of stunning rugs, furniture accents, and accessories. This special event only happens once a year, so hurry in before the best selections are gone. The Hot Summer Savings event ends soon, so don't miss out on the best prices ever. Rugs As Art, Sarasota's only area rug superstore.
There's nothing like this trail in Alabama. It just goes from the northern part of the state to the southern part of the state. We see all kind of different terrains, great value, great fun. We've been coming for 18 years. We started off with a group of 8, grew to 12, and grew to 16. And we love it because where else can you get world-class golf courses with world-class accommodations? To be able to play these type of courses in this environment, and the difficulty keeps us coming back over and over and over again.
On average, an American household with at least one credit card struggles with over $15,000 in credit card debt. But right now, if you qualify for National Debt Relief's Debt Reset program, your debt balances and monthly payments will be reduced while you become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Enroll now and there won't be any upfront costs or out-of-pocket expenses. To qualify for the Debt Reset program, you must have at least $10,000 or more in credit card debt, unsecured loan debt, collection debt, and/or medical bills. You must also be past due or struggling to make minimum monthly payments or considering filing for bankruptcy. If this sounds like you, avoid the serious consequences of bankruptcy and take advantage of National Debt Relief's Debt Reset program today and become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Call now to see if you qualify. A debt relief counselor is available to assist you 24 hours a day.
Call 800-731-6432. That's 800-731-6432.
My name is Haley. I have Fragile X syndrome. I work with Chartwells at Einstein's and FAU. I like being up front and interacting with students. The students are very nice and very hungry. Having a job is a big ticket for independence.
Hi, this is Dan Marino. When your business recruits people with disabilities, everybody wins. To find out how, go to disabilitieswork.employflorida.com.
The ABC7 First Alert weather app just got even better. It's easy to use once you download it. First, tell the app to follow you, so you get alerts pinpointed to exactly where you are. Then customize your settings with all the places you go, from the beach to grandmother's house. Get accurate alerts for everyone you care about. You can even pick which weather alerts and categories you want and what they sound like. More ways to customize and more ways to keep your family safe. Download the ABC7 First Alert weather app today.
Soldiers in the Army National Guard serve to give back to their country and communities.
Their part-time commitment qualifies them for an array of benefits, such as affordable health and life insurance benefits, education benefits, including tuition assistance, student loan repayment and GI Bill programs, a retirement plan based on part-time service, and VA home mortgages. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about all the benefits available in the Army National Guard.